Hi everyone, my name is Surgeon Lee and I go to Hanyang University in Seoul campus. My major is International Studies and it's such an honor to join you guys at the 7th Beyond Camp.
Before I enrolled into Hanyang University, I was studying abroad in an international school located in Vietnam for 9 years. Studying in an international school did have ups and downs, but at a young age, when I was 8 years old, everything was a struggle. At that time, I couldn't even speak Korean properly, let alone English. I was surrounded by foreigners and there was nobody who spoke Korean. I felt like a loner and a bum. I couldn't fit in anywhere. But there's a Korean saying, 호랑이한테 물려가도 정신만 차리면 산다. And it was a perfect explanation of my situation. It wasn't easy to push through at a young age with all of the hardships of unfamiliar environment, people, culture, food, you name it. But there was no other option for me. It was either giving up or push beyond my comfort zone. So I did. I pushed beyond my comfort zone and tried my hardest to get along and surrender myself into my new life. And next thing I know is that my life changed 180 degrees. I was no longer that awkward weirdo. I was thriving both academically and socially. It's like a new person was born inside of me. However, if there's a beginning, there's always an end to everything. By the time I was done with my glorious 9 years of international school life, I was put in another big decision, university application. Funny enough, the boy who missed Korea and couldn't go a day without speaking Korean wanted to apply for the university in the States. The 9 years of international school life was enough to change a crybaby to an independent man. But as we all know, life don't always go around the way we want. Even though I wanted to go to universities in America, there was an uncompromisable influence from the family that I must go to the university in Korea. Without any good ways to solve the issue, we did end up having to say that I should go to a university in Korea. But I'm free to study in the States for my graduate school. So, with the unextinguished ambition to immerse myself into the community where there's a lot of people like me, I started to apply to universities in Korea. The top priority when selecting my major was that it should be a place where I can fully express myself and preferably a place where I can speak English. I did apply to Hanyang, Yonsei, Seogang University and got accepted into all three. But I've made a worst mistake of my life not knowing that there was a second filter in Yonsei University and yeah, I did not get in. But I'm still happy that I got into Hanyang University as it's still a prestigious institution and 6 months in, I've already met some human gems that I'm so thankful of.
It felt like these kind of experiences opened me a new point of view of what it's like to live in Korea as a university student. As a TCK, having to see and enjoy my new life was, and still is, a valuable ongoing asset.
After all these big shifts in my life, I learned that every moment in life
So I briefly talked you guys down the life that I've lived and what kind of values I have. And I cannot wait to create some unforgettable memories in this 7th Beyond Camp. So until then, take care.